Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand for our students, and this video will be a valuable resource not only for students but for teachers and parents as well. So I am your teacher Aisha, and let's start the last unit of this book which we are doing, English book for grade 1. It's unit 12 and let's see the competencies according to the curriculum. We are going to do some oral communication skills, listening and speaking. Then we are going to do some reading and critical thinking skills. We are going to look at some vocabulary and grammar, and we are going to end up on writing skills. And with respect to breakup of competencies according to the book, we have again some listening. We have again some oral communication skills, listening and speaking. Then we have some reading and critical thinking skills. We are going to do some aspects of language and ending up on writing skills. So here comes the unit 12, the last unit of this book, and the topic says we are alive, and we are going to do 12 different SLOs related to this chapter. And let me tell you the concept breakup of these competencies, that with each competency we are going to do a certain number of concepts. Like with the first competency, reading and critical thinking skills, we have 3 concepts. Then with oral communication skills we have 1. Aspects of language will be having 4 concepts, and in writing skills we are going to look at 1 concept, and together they are going to make 9 different concepts. With reading and critical thinking skills, we are going to do question and answers. Then we are going to look at the calendar. Then we are going to look at some punctuation marks. So let's start reading the last chapter. The topic says we are alive. Listen to the text very carefully.
It was Sunday. Hashim woke up early in the morning. He got up from bed and went to see his plants in the lawn. There he saw a beautiful sunflower on a plant. Wow, what a lovely flower we have today in our lawn, he said to himself. He sat near the plant looking at the bloom. How beautiful you are, said Hashim. Thanks, replied the sunflower. What? Can you speak?
Now it's time to answer some questions related to the given text. You are going to answer these questions, that what did Hashim say to the sunflower in surprise? What do you think? What he said? He said, what a lovely flower we have in the garden. Right. And then plants are living things, right? Do you agree with me? But why we consider them as living things? Can you tell me any 2 reasons? Yes, they grow like us. They eat like us. They make their own food. Although they don't move, but they breathe like us as well. They eat, they grow. They have all the features which living things have. That is why we consider them as living things. And in the last question, you are going to tell me your favorite flower and why. There are different flowers around us: roses, tulips, sunflowers, daisies. Any flower which seems good to you, that why you like that flower. You can write the name and you can write why you like that flower. You have to give the reason. Because of its color, because of its fragrance, the smell it have, anything you like to write. Let's move further. Wow, the next topic is calendar. What is a calendar, my dear kids? As you know, a year has 12 months, right? So a calendar is something which is used to show you all the months with the number of days it has. And it also highlights the weekdays. For example, let's see this calendar. Read the given calendar and answer the questions. Okay, we have to answer some questions afterwards. So let's start with January, 31 days, February, 28, March, again 31, April, 30 days, May, 31, June 30, July 31, August again with 31, September 30, October 31, November 30 days, and December has 31 days. So, let's see what comes next. Oh wow, again we have a paragraph, my dear kids. But why we have this paragraph? Because we are going to punctuate it. Till now we have done 3 punctuation marks, full stop, commas and question marks. Now it's time to use these punctuation marks. So question says, read the given text, underline the capital letters and circle the punctuation marks on the given paragraph. We have these 3 to 4 things in our paragraph, some punctuation marks and capital letters. आपने इस paragraph में capital letters को underline करना है and you have to encircle the punctuation marks. Let's read them together. Felix was a cat. Again, Felix has a capital letter, underline it and then encircle the punctuation mark which is a question mark. One day, comma is here. What you are supposed to do? Encircle it. He woke up early in the morning. Again, encircle the full stop over here. He happily drank milk. He, and underline the capital letter. He asked his mother to allow him to go outside and play. Again, underline the capital letters and encircle the punctuation mark of full stop. His mother told him not to go far and come back quickly. You can identify the punctuation mark and circle it accordingly. He walked down the road. He was very excited. Suddenly, he saw a mouse. A lot of capital letters and a comma and full stops are here. Don't forget to encircle and underline the capital letters. He started chasing the mouse. The mouse ran fast and went into the hole. Felix couldn't go through it because he was too big. Felix was too big, so he couldn't go into that hole. Again, don't miss the punctuation marks and circle them and underline the capital letters as well. He decided to go back home. He looked around. Where was he? Wow, a question mark is over here, which is again a punctuation mark and circle it. He was lost. He became sad and started crying. So encircle all the punctuation marks and underline the capital letters. So in oral communication skills, we are going to look at s and z sounds in plurals body language. As you know, we have some plurals. Plurals are when we have many things. So some of them end on s and some of them ends on z. Some words have plurals that end in an sound and some words have plurals that end in z sound. Yes, let's see which words are there. Read the given examples of plural sounds. Duck, ducks. Fruit, fruits. Cup, cups. And let's see which words end on z sound. Pen, pens. Car, cars. And dove, doves. So these words end on the plurals with z sound. Let's move further. Now it's your turn to write plurals with s and z sound, and you are going to write s and z in this column as well. Stars. What do you think? Yes, again z sound. Flower, flowers. Plant, plants. Here you are going to write plants and in this column you are going to write s. कि यहाँ पे s के साथ end हो रहा है या z के साथ. Bag, bags. Hat, hats. Pot and pots. Here we have some body language. Okay. Look at the pictures of the child. Read what his body language is telling us in each picture. So what actually a body language is? The gestures and movements by which a person communicates with others is body language. ये मेरी body language है. I am communicating with you. I'm posing a question, I'm asking why, I'm thinking or something. When you use your body parts while communicating, जब आप बात कर रहे हैं, you are using your body as well. It's not just my mouth, my whole body is working with me. So these gestures are called as body language. And let's see the child which is telling us about different gestures. Like first one, listen to me. Just like your teacher says to you, you listen to me. Then the next one is confident, when you're being confident, when you are telling something. The next one is perfect, perfect, excellent. And the next is thinking. So these are some body languages, some gestures which we use while communicating or saying something. Perfect, when you are thinking something, when you are asking something. So this is how we use our body, and there is a specific language that is known as body language. So the next part is aspects of language, and in aspects of language we are going to look at some word meanings, then we are going to express limited needs, types of sentences, and again we are going to revise punctuation. In word meanings, let's see some words. The first word is observe. Observe means to notice something very carefully, to observe all the details of things. The next word is surprise. Surprise means something unexpected, when you are surprised about something. And the last word says adventure, an exciting experience. Okay, when you go on an adventure, you go on a trip, when you are exciting about something, that is an adventure. Let's see what's on the list next, and it says express limited needs. And to understand this, we have a conversation between a mom and his daughter. And can you see the thing which we have done before? Yes, the speech bubbles. So we are going to look at how we are going to express needs, read and practice the given expressions to express the needs. Let's see what this girl is asking her mother. So the first thing is, could you buy me a new pencil? And the mother says, yes, sure. Anything else? And the daughter again says, yes, I also need a lunchbox. And the mother says, okay, I'll bring both the things. And when you get the things, what you say? The courtesy word. And she said, thank you. And the mother said, my pleasure. So that is a little conversation between a mother and her daughter. And what this conversation is about? The daughter is asking about some things which she needs. And that is how you can ask your parents as well. Let's see what's on the list next. Here we have some grammar part, and for this purpose we are going to look at some types of sentences. As we have seen some types before as well, a request is an act of asking for something politely. Okay, whenever we want something, we have to request about that. And for the request, we have to be very polite and use the courtesy words. Like, let's see the example questions. So the question says types of sentences which includes requests. When you request somebody, when you need something, read the given sentences showing requests. So the first sentence is, may I take your picture? So may is the word which is used to request somebody. Like you ask your teacher, may I go to the washroom? May I drink some water? So may is the word which you use to request. The second sentence is, could you please open the door? So the next word is used to make a request is could. Could you please open the door? The next is, may I use your computer please? So these are some words which we use when we are requesting someone for something. May, could, please, can, even you can use kindly. So these are the words which we use in the sentences in which we request the other people for something. The next is command. Command is when you instruct somebody. Some sentences tell or ask someone to do something. They are called commands. Okay. Let's see the example of commands. Read the given sentences showing commands. Just like your teacher says, stop that now. That is, I am commanding, I am telling you not to do this anymore. The second one is don't go there. I am commanding you, I am telling you that you are not supposed to go there. And last one is shut the window. These are some commands, these are some sentences in which some commands are given, in which you are requested to do something. You are not asking for something, you are supposed to do something while listening to these commands. Let's move further, my dear kids, and on the next page there is a little assessment and you are going to look at the given pictures, write a request or a command according to the picture and given blanks. There are some pictures and you are just supposed to write that where a request has been done and where a command has been given. For example, the girl is asking the teacher about something. What do you think? It's a request or a command? Yes, she is requesting her teacher. Then here a teacher is instructing some students to make a line. That is a command. Again, in the third picture, the teacher is commanding the kids about some work. And the last picture, the girl is making a request to the boy to hand over the pencil. Here, my dear kids, we are going to do some homework in which we are going to do the punctuation, the thing which we have done a lot many times in this book. And what is the basic punctuation? Use of capital letters in the start of the sentence, use of full stops and question marks in the end of the sentences according to the sentence nature, and the use of commas. So here, rewrite the given sentences by adding the correct capital letters and punctuation. You are going to rewrite the sentences and you are going to add the capital letters and then add the full stop. For example, the first sentence is, where are you going? This is a question, so you have to make the capital letter. And how we are going to end it? Yes, we are going to add a question mark over here. Then Hashim is going to school. You are going to make the capital letter and in the end you are going to add a full stop. And other sentences are going to be done in the same way. Make the first letter capital and then see that what will come at the end of a sentence, a full stop or a question mark, depending on the sentence nature. In the writing part, we are going to construct simple sentences and let's see how we are going to do that. You are going to do some guided writing. Write 4 sentences about your favorite flower. Wow! In your notebook using the given word bank. There are 4 words over here: color, smell, like and beautiful. You can select your favorite flower like I have given examples in the start. There are roses, tulips, jasmine, daisy and sunflower. You can select any one from that and you are supposed to write 4 sentences about it, that how it looks like, what is the color, how it smells, what makes you like that flower and why it seems beautiful to you. So here is a little activity, my dear kids, and in this activity you are going to describe the picture. Yes, look at the given picture and write 4 sentences about it in your notebook. Now you have to observe the picture very carefully, that what the kids are doing, so that you can easily write the 4 sentences. Let's see the picture together. What the boys are doing. Can we identify some things which we can write as a picture description? Like I can see 3 boys in the picture and they are cleaning up some mess. Very right. Other than that, the picture is from a garden. I can see a boy in the background cycling. And what else you can write? Can you identify that? You can easily write 4 to 5 sentences about this picture. One boy is standing holding up bottle. One boy is picking up a bottle. One boy is picking up the trash on the ground to make it more clean. Dear kids, this is all about our today's unit, Unit 12 of this chapter, and we have summed up the book of English for grade 1. I am your teacher Aisha signing off, and we are going to meet again with another book and another set of interesting concepts and new things to learn. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.